What's up, world? It's your boy Double O. Got theme music back tonight by Popular Demand. Hope you're enjoying that. One of the tracks by MAB. We will be performing at TSU's Homecoming on October 18th. So if you're in the Houston area, please come check us out. Hopefully that same weekend we'll be performing at Prairie View's Homecoming on the 19th, the very next day. We're still working on that deal, but keep your fingers crossed, pray for us, and hopefully that'll come through for us. Hope you're enjoying the track a little bit. Just a little theme music to get your mind right, rocking out a little bit. I want us to strive to be ourselves. Don't worry about how people think about you or what they feel about you. As long as you're being yourself and doing what you need to do for you, as long as you're striving to be the best that you can be. I don't say we should block out every complaint or constructive criticism that we hear from people, but it's very important that we learn to trust our own instincts and trust our God-given talents and abilities to do and to bring forth the dreams and desires that God has put in each of us. I have worked for many, many years on my music business. It's been struggles that I've had to overcome, and issues and vicissitudes of life, and times where I didn't have the resources to do everything that I wanted to do, but I kept striving, I kept pushing, I kept prodding along, and I built a body of work that can really attest to me being who I say I am. And that's the same thing that we all must do. It's one thing to talk about what you want to do, but the other thing is about getting out and doing it and showing people that what you can do. I once heard a man say, or read in a book, that people care very little about what you know, but they really want to see what you can do with what you know. And we talk about that often on this video blog, is applying what you're hearing. It makes no sense for you to watch these videos and then not apply the knowledge or the information that you're getting from the video. If you are not really investing in yourself on a daily and consistent basis, then you're doing yourself a disjustice, not me, yourself. It's important for you and each of us, not just you, but each of us, to invest in ourselves, to make ourselves better by reading, several books a year or a month, by reading information that will help us to grow as individuals, by listening to motivational speakers such as myself, or some other motivational speakers of your choice. One of my favorite is Les Brown. Another one is Napoleon Hill. I like just several authors and people that speak that are very, very have enlightened me quite a bit. Greg Smith, one of my frat brothers, who is in a wheelchair, and he's a motivational speaker, and he helps me. He really, really motivates me on several occasions that I've seen him, and then just from his videos that he posts on his page. It really helps me to stay motivated and to stay enthused about what I'm doing. Those relationships that I choose to build to help me. And then, those are people who are doing things that I want to do. So I want to associate with them. But at the same time, I want to continue to be who I am. I want to continue to be Derek. I'm not trying to be anyone else. I want to be myself. So that's very important, that you always remember to be yourself and be original. We must continue to grow. Again, get out in your community and make things happen where you are. Just start where you are and begin to build and to help people, and you will see a major change in your life. Try not to criticize or condemn people because they're not where you expect them to be. That is something that we have to grow out of. Condemning people for not being like us, or not quite doing things the way we do things. You know, we see that a lot in religion, where people criticize you because you haven't reached their level of commitment to a religion or to a specific ritual that they practice, or whatever the case may be. It's very disheartening sometimes to see that, but at the same time, it gives me the will and the desire to continue to press forward and to try and break down some of those barriers and some of those walls, and to help each of us to grow into being and doing the things that we were put here on earth to do, and not worrying about what the next person is doing or is not doing. Okay? I learned a very important lesson from a friend of mine named Derek Reese many years ago, and he used to always tell me, the mind tells the body. The mind tells the body. And what he would always specifically say this when I was struggling with some heavy weight, or if I was at very high rep and I was really pushing hard, and at that particular point he was like, the mind tells the body what to do. The body doesn't tell the mind what it's going to do. The mind tells the body. And that struck me one day as like, man, the stronger your mind is, the stronger you can make your body, because your mind really will tell your body to be whole and to be healed, and to that it can heal itself. And as I've said many times, the body is the smartest machine ever made. That is very important that you get that. The body is the smartest machine ever made. It was made to heal itself. When you experience a cut or a nick on your hand, and a few days later it's gone, that's proof to you that the body can heal itself. Not just on the surface, anything that ails it, it can heal. But it starts here in the mind. This is where it begins. If you don't believe it in your mind, and you don't have faith that you can heal yourself, then all is lost, because the mind tells the body. Get it? The mind tells the body. I want you to understand that very important quote and that very important lesson, and just start to apply it to your life. Tell yourself that you're going to be better. I'm great. I'm wonderful. I'm a fantastic person. I'm getting better every day. I'm a loving. I pervade love into the universe. I give off the impression of hope and the impression of love and compassion for people, and I want to see people do better. And that's so important, that people see you as such, and that we give off those type of vibes, because everything in the universe is a vibration. Every thought that goes out of your mind becomes a part of the universe. It's a vibration that's released into the universe. Thoughts are things. Thoughts become things. So everything that you see around you, the shirt that I have on was a thought in somebody's mind at one point. This phone that I have, it was a thought in somebody's mind, and it became a thing. Thoughts become things. This laptop or computer, this pen was a thought in somebody's mind, and it became a thing, right? So remember that everything that you see, every physical thing that you can see around you, was once a thought only. And then the mind told the body, and the body with hands fashioned what you see. Very powerful. Think about that. Mind tells the body. Thoughts become things. Very important that we grasp that concept, okay? Thank you very much for listening. I hope that you will apply this. Make sure that you apply. Get you a book. Start reading. Start reading something that's going to help you become better. That's going to move you towards your goals. Start listening to motivational speakers to feed your mind, because your mind must get stronger. You have to strengthen your mind, and your mind tells the body. And as you get, as you start to gain strength and mental strength, then you will start to gain physical strength, because your mind will tell your body you're strong, you're wonderful, you're magnificent. And do it. You can do it. I'm here to tell you. Okay? Again, thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Remember, the mind tells the body. Thoughts become things. Peace. One love. Let's rock out. One love. See you at the top.